Kanard Lewis, and this right here is the 8th episode for season 11 for TKW videos. And what better way to have this episode be about hope, faith, two words, two ideas that people seem to lose sight of, because in our mind we have a vision. We have an idea of what's supposed to happen, because again, if A, B, and C look like a certain way, D is supposed to come out right. But sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes D comes in 3 years. Sometimes D comes in a decade. You see that? It's not coming when you want it. And when the clouds are there, when it starts to rain, you don't see sunlight. All you see is doubt. All you see is drought. All you see is sadness, because in your mind, when you're going for your opportunities, when you're going out for your dreams, when you're taking your test, you're thinking back on the time that you failed that quiz. You're thinking on the back when you got rejected by that school. You're thinking at the time when you got fired from your job. And now you're thinking to yourself that there's no possible chance, that there's no hope. There's no hope of succeeding when you've been rejected countless times. There's no hope of succeeding when every time you seem to be forward, life is pushing you back. You see that? Look at the room, folks. We're surrounded by artists. When we decide to go for our dreams, because again, like I've always said, it starts in the brain and it ends in the heart. And when that heart starts to pump, when your why is stabilized, you tend to encounter haters. You tend to encounter failure and rejection, and these things, these entities, these obstacles prevent you from believing in the best. They prevent you from believing in something because they lay out the negative aspects of your life. They lay out the negative aspects of what you've been doing. And when they do that, it starts to dwell. We talked about overthinking earlier. Talk about how this mind is constantly moving. We talk about how our why needs to be firmly gripped into the ground. We talk about how if we don't stay patient, if we don't stay invested in our minds, in our dreams, then how are we going to have hope? You could be on your knees, folks. You could be on your knees thinking that there's no hope. But see, it's not about knowing what is going to get better. It's not about understanding when in time it's going to get better. It's not knowing when, it's not knowing how, it's believing, it's perceiving that the now that you're living in right now is necessary. You think that your product needs to be attained now. No, you need to understand that you need to gain some wisdom. You need to gain knowledge. You need to fail. You need to be on your behind so you can understand what it's like to stand up. You need to know what it's like to be in the rain, to understand what it's like to be in a cloudy season, so you can appreciate that cool breeze of success, the sunlight pressing on your skin, because you can feel the success, because you can understand that something that these artists in these rooms, they're not just sing to sing, they sing to change the world. They sing because it was something inside them, folks. See, I could have committed suicide when I was bullied for 10 years, but see, I had a hope. I had hope that my life was more valuable than the experiences that I'm facing right now. I could have killed myself. I could have quit TKW because I constantly got laughed at. Teachers mocked me. Teachers. Twice their age of me, supposedly they have more wisdom than me, right? Laughing at my face. I could have dropped out of school when the payments started getting tough. I could have gave up on life. I could have became a statistic. You could have become a statistic. It was too painful to believe in that mindset, to allow the sadness to corrupt my mind, to allow the fear to get the best of me. Every time it's said we've come too far to only come this far. It's time to understand that we're on this side, but we need to get on this side and wave to that other side. Hello, how's it going? How's it going, folks? Because I'm on the other side. I'm anticipating my success. I'm anticipating my greatness because I have faith. I have hope. God is on my side and He's flying with me, because it may look a little cloudy again. It may look a little gloomy and it may not look good. But it's not about looking good, it's about believing that the future holds greater things than the now does. Do you think we got our freedom like that? No, we had to work. If our ancestors gave up on fighting for the freedom that we have now, we would not be living in the life that we are now. And think about the celebrities. Think about the billionaires, the millionaires. Sure, some of that money has been inherited, but think about that fraction, that proportion they had to work. The system may not be set up for you, folks. The obstacles may be hard, but we gotta leap. If we don't jump, if we don't have the faith in our wings, they're right here. We can fly. We can soar. But we're allowing this to defeat us. Without hope, we don't have anything. Hope will let you get to the promised land of achieving greatness. Thank you, and I'll see you next week.